Welcome back. Well, see, the Enugu state government launched the Enugu Geographic Information System, that's ENGIS, an initiative aimed at revolutionizing land administration and use in the states. The platform promises to bring transparency, efficiency, and security to land transactions, making Enugu an attractive destination for investors. But join us to break it down more. We have Barrister Chimaobi Okorie as a Commissioner for Lands and Urban Development in Enugu. Great to have you on the show. Good morning and compliments of the season.
Morning, laddie. Compliments of the season.
Fantastic.
Nice
so,
to be here.
yeah, so we see, ENGIS, as it's popularly called, has gathered significant praise so far. Talk to me about the innovative aspects of this initiative and how does it address challenges related to land use and administration in the state?
Thank you, laddie. The ENGIS, like you rightly noticed, has really gathered a lot of positive comments, from stakeholders, especially, stakeholders in the land's ecosystem. And the reason is not far-fetched. What it is that the government of, His Excellency, Dr. Peter Mbah, the governor of Enugu State, has put in place this tool as an effective and efficient tool through which all the entire land resource of the state can easily be captured online. Now, it goes beyond just having that resource there. It's also a very interactive tool that would enable, would be investors, that would enable land users, landowners, intending buyers or intending subscribers to land to get on the platform, to interact, to do their searches, to do the regularization of titles, and even to apply for fresh allocations of land, at a click of button, at the comfort of the bedroom, at the comfort of your office. So it actually optimizes the process. It minimizes a lot of the human interferences and makes sure that it's what you ask for is what you get.
And talk to me, about the advantages here of this platform for both current and prospective, investors in the state, because we know, some investors, they get driven away when they see some of the issues that come with land administration most times, with issues around land grabbing and encroachment. So talk to me about how it addresses the concerns, of investors.
Thank you, laddie. The software, the system essentially eliminates I could easily say to zero, the challenges of land grabbing, the challenges of double allocation of lands, and all the menace that, were the stories in the past. Because what you find out is that when you run a search online, you're able to tell the use, first of all, of that land. If it's designated for residential area, for instance, you're quickly able to tell that. If it's exempt for agriculture, you can tell from the platform. Then you can tell the neighborhood, you can tell the available plots, you can tell the size, you can tell the topography. So it makes it easy for you as an investor to have comfort. It also makes it easy for you to tell whether the land is actually designated for the purpose you want. And then, of course, it makes it easy for you to tell whether there is some other person on the land. You can tell the topography, you can tell the size of the land. Now, part of what it is, again, is that His Excellency, the Governor, Dr. Mbah, had already promised in the Enugu, beyond just the deploying the GIS, that he was going to help unlock land assets. The governor at the time had realized that land was a sleeping asset to many. You have mansions, you have large expanses of land in the hinterlands, in the satellite parts of the state, which didn't have commercial value for users or for owners. So part of what we're going to achieve through this platform is that people are able to come forward and register title to every land, irrespective of whether it is what we already designated as urban area or what is currently known as rural area. So the title becomes uniform. For your house deep down in the village, you can actually have a certificate of occupancy. And with that, you have unlocked that access. It means that you can place that title for a mortgage, for a facility in your bank, you can trade with it. So it's not just the social or emotional satisfaction of building a mansion, in a village. It also quickly eliminates the challenges of, on land without a valid title. Lands that you do not have anything beyond oral history or oral tradition that suggests that, okay, this land belongs to this family or to this community.
So I guess with this one, you don't run the risk of having to wait many years just to get governor's consent.
His Excellency Dr. Mba has promised Indian Enugu and investors that you will get your certificate of occupancy within 48 hours. And that's the marching order we have, and that's our commitment to our investors. It's a process that is seamless. The governor has an interface with this system, so he's able to tell when there is an application, and once it's on his table, he's able to grant his consent or approval as the case may be. And then, of course, the certificate is issued.
All right, break down the technology, behind this ENGIS and how it functions in practice.
Yeah, simply put, it's called geospatial technology. And what it does is to mop up data, first of all, existing data. Recall that Enugu has already been a very old city. So you can imagine the quantity of data we have probably in manual form, paper form, manual files on land and on our land systems. So we have had to digitize all of that and, of course, upload them online. That's part of the technology, that's the back end. And then after that process, we have now got a system where the entire landscape of Enugu is visible online. So the process simply requires an applicant to go online. Of course, as a transition, we are happy to have people walk in as well to the office premise, the ENGIS office, and interact so that they can be guided. You walk online, the forms are available online, very simple and very user-friendly forms. You put in your essential details, and then it gives you the options. The option of regularization of title, the option of doing a land search, and the option of applying for a fresh land allocation. So when you pick your option, it takes you to the next level, where you now put in your critical details. After that, of course, it expectedly takes you to a payment platform, which is also online and seamless. So it's when we say 48 or 72 hours, it's actually to say a worst case scenario. It's actually a process. On the day of the launch, people were able to test run it, and they could do it actually within 10, 20 minutes.
All right, very quickly now, before I let you go, definitely interesting technology there, but what message would you like to, convey to investors regarding the opportunities, presented by this platform, with improved investment climate expectations in Enugu State?
Thanks, Ladi. His Excellency, the governor, will usually say that tomorrow is here. That's our catchphrase in Enugu, and that has become our reality. So my message to investors and will-be investors is that today is just the right time to invest in Enugu. Of course, we know the relevance of land to practically every kind of investment you want to make, be it real estate, be it industry, be it to build a home, be it tourism. Land plays a critical role. And so my message, the message of Enugu State, the message of His Excellency Dr. Peter Mba is that investors should take this opportunity. They should come into a friendly and welcoming Enugu State. They should come into a de-risked land ecosystem. We have taken off the risks the risk that investors ordinarily are not wired to take. The risk of land grabbing is out of it completely. The risk of, having the wrong use of land, a land that was meant for agri being given to you for residential purposes is out of it. The risk of multiple allocation of title is totally out of it. So we urge investors to come into Enugu. Today will definitely be a lot better than waiting till tomorrow, because like we would say, tomorrow is here already.
All right, we'll keep tracking to see progress of this platform, going into 2025. But thank you so much, Barrister Chimaobi Okorie, Commissioner for Land and Urban Development in Enugu State, and compliments of the season.
Many thanks, Laddie. Compliments of the season.
Thank you. All right, so that's the show today. Member markets are open right now, but closed. That's for 12:30. That's because it's going to be a thin trade today, and we know it's the public holidays are upon us at this point. So I guess you're not going to be trading too hard at this point, but hopefully you get that rally that you've been looking for. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Laddie Williams. I hand things back to the Sunrise Daily team.